Welcome to the Effects Loop, you turds.
Guess we'll roll with it.
Wait, I'm Diaz.
And I'm Chris.
We're keeping you in the loop of the guitar community. I guess we'll roll with that.
Guess we will.
It seems to work. All right, so the intro music just played. This episode is brought to you by the Patreon. Viewers like you, listeners. Unless you're on YouTube, then you are a viewer. Which you're just viewing like a picture the whole time.
Maybe one day we'll do a video.
No, because then we'll just be 60 cycle hum copycats.
Cover podcast, thank you. Or tribute podcast.
Tribute. This isn't the greatest podcast in the world. It's a tribute to the greatest podcast in the world. All right. So check out our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/theeffectsloop. You can give us money and we will not be upset. We do really cool things. Like we got a little chat room that we have that we've got a few people in. I don't think that sometimes they get to know about stuff, but sometimes they don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It helps us with cool stuff like we're going to Summer NAMM next week and we're like, oh man, we totally need this. And we're like, oh man, we're totally broke. And I'm just like, oh man. So you can get rid of that oh man situation. So speaking of oh man, what's new with you, Chris?
I finally got the guitar body from Paul in, and it is actually a seafoam green. So I think I'm going to hold on to it and try to piece it together.
Is it a Strat body?
It's a Strat body, yeah.
Oh yeah, I like a seafoam Strat. They look great. I still like the man, because I did it with my Strat style from MJT. Was I love the like bolder colors over a burst, and then like the finish is starting to wear off. You can kind of see both. I think seafoam would be a cool one for that too. But you've already got the seafoam, so you can't put the one under it. Do you like relic guitars, Chris?
It depends on how the relic looks usually.
Are you like one of those people that I like a light relic, and I'm like one of those people I'm like, I want it to look like you beat it through hell. I think if you've reliced it to the point where
I feel like
don't
I'm probably if you're gonna relic it, have it heavy, or otherwise just don't even bother.
Yeah, I think it's too far whenever you like there's no color, there's no paint.
Yes, definitely.
I think I got a pretty decent relic on my Strat, and I think it's right. I think it's about perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There's some parts where it's just down to the wood, but you can tell what the colors are, and it's comfortable. I like a relic. Sorry, Will Hugh, who's one of our Patreon supporters. Shout out to Will. Oh wait, dang it! I was supposed to do a shout out to someone else. He's not.
Jason?
No, who's Jason?
Oof.
Am I missing something?
I don't think you should. I think you are.
Totally not. I'm totally missing something. Why should I shout out to Jason?
I don't know. I didn't know if he did anything special.
Who's Jason?
Jason Fuzzmonger?
Oh!
Wow.
Dang.
One of us still loves you, Jason.
I'm sorry. I think it's just because anytime I like see him, I just think of I just see Fuzzmonger. I don't see the Jason part. I think he's just got such a great he's just got a great personality where Fuzzmonger is like it just encompasses him. That's I'm sorry, Jason, I don't see first names. But my buddy Barry Elder started listening and he's like, you should give me a shout out. He did it last week. He like texted me like an hour after we stopped recording. So shout out to Barry real quick, but shout out to Will for hating relic guitars, and shout out to Mr. Fuzzmonger for just being the bomb. I guess we can move on to
That's
gear.
how we got flagged.
Oh yeah, you can't say airplane.
Oh, God damn it.
You can't say the B word on a podcast.
I have to figure out if I want to edit that out or not.
I wouldn't.
And just leave the people in suspense of what we're talking about.
All you hear is, you can't say the B word on a podcast. They're like, what? As long as you don't start talking about like infidels and stuff, I think we're okay. I didn't get anything new this week because Summer NAMM's coming up, and I'm kind of getting on the cheap side. Honestly, I went through a real bad like collecting phase, and I've got pedals I haven't even plugged in. So homeboy needs to chill. Yeah, but anywho, gear news. Let's talk about some of the stuff. So every year before Summer NAMM and all that, there's a little dip down on the stuff. Some places tease it because they want you to go see it right away, and some places are like, yeah, there's gonna be a surprise. I think one of the cool ones was one year Wampler did it, and I think that was the year that like I like bolted in there first thing in the morning because they said that they were gonna do something special for the person who got the first picture posted of the doctor.
Oh yeah.
And I was the first person who got it posted, and I got a t-shirt. I was hoping I'd get a pedal.
Right.
Like, come on, Brian. I'm just kidding. I don't want free pedals. Those people got to eat. Let's see. So what's the first thing? This is coming from the Summer NAMM. That was my hot off the presses noise. Vintage, which is a brand, channels 30s blues with affordable Paul Brett Statesboro, in quotes, whiskey sour acoustic guitars. Okay, it's acoustic and electro models. It says electro. That's kind of bugging me.
Interesting.
Available in orchestra, dreadnought, and parlor body sizes. So, who's Paul Brett?
That I am not sure of.
Really, Chris? You picked this one out.
I picked it because of the brand, because vintage stuff is pretty solid.
They've got a lot of their electric line is pretty hardcore, right?
Yes.
All right, so Paul Brett is an English classic rock guitarist. He plays lead guitar with Straubs, the Overlanders, The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, Elmer Gentry's Velvet Opera, The Velvet Opera, Tantrum Abbey, Fire, Roy Harper, Al Stewart, Lonnie Donegan. He switched to 12-string guitar in the 1970s.
A nice Wikipedia page read right there.
That was straight up the first thing that came off of Google. He's an interesting looking fellow.
That is for sure.
He looks, you know what, Chris, he kind of looks like you if you did meth for about 20 years.
Oof.
See, but that's a good thing because he looks normal. That means that you look good. You're not doing the meth.
I guess so.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't look like he did meth. But anywho, so it's got, the main thing I saw in this is it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of got that, would that technically be like a vintage sunburst?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like it's not really a sunburst in my opinion because it really doesn't go to the like.
Oh yeah, it doesn't go to the yellow. So just
it doesn't go to the yellow. It's kind of like a tobacco burst.
Okay, that
but
might be
not as dark. I'd say. So, I mean, honestly, whiskey sour, like, is a great name for this color.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I don't know. It says it channels the Great Depression era. Maybe there was an old guy named Paul Brett. I don't know if it's the 70s guy. But anywho, all right. So look, these things are actually flipping cheap. What are electro versions? Can anyone tell me what that are?
I would assume an electric acoustic.
Okay, I was just making sure. It's got a vintage preamp on it, volume, bass, middle, and treble, a phrase switch. Maybe that means phase switch?
I would assume so.
What's a phrase switch? All right, onboard tuner and low battery indicator. The orchestra, dreadnought, and parlor incarnations clock in at 99 pounds, while the orchestra and dreadnought electros are 139 pounds.
Which comes out.
Are those euros or pounds? I can never remember which one. I think those are pounds.
Those are pounds, so it's about $173.
That's not bad. So I'm you know what? One of the things I usually stay away from acoustics at NAMM and stuff like that, not because I'm not an acoustic player that much. I like playing acoustic. I mess around and everything, but I think I'm just more of an electric player. I feel more comfortable on electric, but I think we're gonna have to check this out. I want to see Clifton Worley talk about these.
Yeah,
this is right up his alley.
We'll have to drag him over there then. Whenever.
What if we get Clifton to demo it for us?
Ooh.
And then that way we don't have to actually do anything, but we get the credit.
I like that idea better.
All right, you know what? Let's stick with that. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, this is an interesting thing. If you are driving, don't look it up. If you're not driving, take a second, look it up. So, Rouch Music, R-U-A-C-H, or Roach, has a stand that you can take anywhere. It's a collapsible stand, which is not reinventing the wheel, but it is cool. It was a wooden stand, but it's not.
I don't trust it. Like, the way it looks just does not look like if you barely bump your guitar.
Pounds?
Do what?
Are we on the British website? Everything's in pounds. It's about 50 pounds.
I think they're based in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
These English folk need to get on our level. I don't know how many meters away you are from me.
It's the American way.
That's right. No one's heard of the British dream.
Wasn't that conquering the world and building an empire?
Yeah, and they jacked that up.
Having a white picket fence and a job.
Yeah, Brexit, dude. I honestly have no idea about anything with Brexit.
Nope.
I don't feel like I can I don't want to know. Just let them do their thing. Let us stay over here and have our Cheeto president and our guns, and you guys can have your tea and Brexit. We'll call it a day.
I want tea.
It's not sweet tea. It's not the same, Chris. Listen.
I don't drink sweet tea, so
Excuse the hell out of me. You're from Memphis, Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
And you don't drink sweet tea?
I just can't. I can't have a lot of sugar. That's like one of my dietary issues.
I don't think so, Chris. I think your parents lied to you when you were a kid. They're like, nope, you can't have the sugar. It'll cause you to go into anaphylactic shock. Just like my parents said that I couldn't have a trampoline because our insurance would go up. And for some reason, as like an 8-year-old, I cared about that. I was like, oh God, don't let the insurance go up. I don't need a trampoline.
Right.
All right, so back to this kind of it's not practical. I understand you could put a lot of stuff in your pocket.
I think the Hercules stand that's about this size will probably fit in your pocket just as well, and I trust that a whole lot more.
What about the Fender stand? That Fender little it was like kind of like, you remember the music stands that you had in band? Mm-hmm. They were that thin flat metal that you opened up and they're compact. I mean, Fender has a stand just like that. And I used it for quite a while, and it's not horrible. And I mean, I'd trust a Hercules stand over this.
Right.
But I don't know. Stainless steel hinges. They're heavy duty dots for support. Yeah, because that's what I was worried about. The dots.
Yep. So that means
sitting here looking around, I'm like, where's the dots?
Your guitar might be sitting on wood, or is this just strictly made for acoustic guitars?
No way.
Might be.
See, the problem is the only thing they have on here is like a video
with a guy's butt.
All right, shut up, Steven. Sorry. I forgot to mute the video. He's like, hi, I'm Steven. And I'm just like, okay, dude. All right, so I guess this is a Kickstarter thing, which is whatever. Feel how you feel about Kickstarters. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I wouldn't put a guitar on it. That's essentially all I want to say.
You sounded German. And I don't know if we can trust the Germans. I'm just kidding. My family's from Germany.
I was about to say, aren't you like part German?
I'm like 50% German. Like, let's see. I wonder if it is German. Let's see if we can trust them. I'm on their Kickstarter right now. Usually they tell you, like, they're like, yeah, we're from Norway, and I don't think.
Is that your attempt
at a Norwegian accent? Yeah, sure. Listen, this isn't a geography podcast. If you want that, you're gonna have to go to 60 Cycle Hum. Mm-hmm. Frequently asked questions. They're from the UK. They're from
You were way off.
Kill, UK. But the United Kingdom, that doesn't narrow it down because there's a lot of countries in the United Kingdom, isn't there?
There's like 5.
Well, that's a lot when it comes to countries. There's only like 2 countries in North America.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Take that, Iceland. All right. Sorry, I never liked Iceland ever since I watched D2, The Mighty Ducks. Let's keep it moving. So, did it connect real quick?
No, just the way you're segueing into that.
All right, as we move on from okay, I saw this. This is the ugliest guitar ever.
The Supro?
Yeah. All right, so this is the Supro Ozark.
I've never heard of it, but I grabbed it because they said it was Jimi Hendrix's first guitar.
Yeah, my first guitar was an Epiphone Les Paul Special too. If I became famous, do you think that's would be the thing? Freaking Slash, his first guitar was a Mockingbird from BC Rich, or that was the first big guitar, the first guitar that he was known for playing. Doesn't make it great. It's still ugly as sin, just like this guitar. But don't worry, guys. In about 3 months, it'll be $200 on Musician's Friend. Stupid deal of the day. Yeah. All right, so let's just talk about this guitar. It's got a Lace Aluma 90 pickup, which aims to capture the sound of the original Valco lap steel pickup. So it's known for its slide. Is this supposed to be a sit-down slide guitar?
I think the guy in the video looks like he's playing with a slide.
He is playing slide, but it's not like a lap steel.
No.
It's
You just hate this, don't you?
It's just ugly. All right, I need to understand the point of it being this ugly. So, number one, I don't like the scale because it looks like a mini guitar. I'm guessing the scale's kind of weird.
What did it say the scale was? I just passed by it.
I don't know. It looks really short.
It's 24.75. Isn't that
is it Gibson?
That Fender or Gap? That's what I was about to ask you, if it was Fender or Gibson.
It looks. I can't remember. This is probably crap that we should learn.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
see. It's. What do you think about it?
If I don't know, I might have liked it a little more if they didn't have the whatever this giant plastic block is that's holding the bridge. I'm guessing that's the volume and tone knob, the pickup, and the output slot.
Okay, so
and I'm not sure what's going on with this pick guard either.
Yeah, the pick guard looks like it's just there to be there. Okay.
Yeah, if they had made that one piece of plastic, maybe it would look okay.
If they would bring the pick guard around and connect it to that black piece where the pickup is, I think that would be more tasteful. I just don't like it. I think, I like the kind of cream white, or like the cream color. I like the pinstriping.
Yes, that looks really, really good.
But the rest of it looks ugly as sin. And you know what? It's just, I don't know. Maybe we'll play one at Summer NAMM, and I'll be able to get a better.
Yeah, maybe this will just totally blow your mind.
Maybe I'll want to buy one
when it goes on sale on Musician's Friend.
Stupid deal of the day. Yeah. But yeah, it sounded good. The video I heard of it, but it doesn't get me going. I don't know what my deal is with Supro. I feel like I've got a slight sort of something against them, and it's nothing against the company. It's a good company, makes cool stuff, but I think it's the big thing is every guitar they make feels cheap to me. And granted, they are a little cheap, and you know what? I think it also is kind of when I see these guitars, I also think of the old cheap guitars that you see on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace that some grandma's selling. I don't know. I
mean, that's fair.
I think that's the big thing, because we just talked about the Tritone the other week, because they announced that the black and white one with 4 knobs and all that.
Yeah.
With the 3 pickups, it's pretty good. I'm glad that they're getting rid of the S on the pickups.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Because, like, it's like, great, you're playing the Supro, but you don't need everyone to know that you're constantly paying the Supro. Like, the pickup cover just was gaudy, in my opinion. But...
oh, they're still available to buy on its own if you really wanted that.
What, the pickups?
Yeah, the pickup with the gold foil top with the giant S on it.
Ew. All right. Well, let's move on to something that makes us happy. Prime Day got kind of I think it really got like announced. Was it today or yesterday? A couple days ago. 2 days. About 2 days ago, they really made Prime Day. That's the 15th and 16th, which is right before frickin' NAMM, which means I'm going to be saving my money. But
I don't know. How many more Alexas do you need around your house?
I've already got a bunch that I don't. I mean, I use Alexa quite a bit, but I was about to just yell something. I was going to be like, I like to say blah, 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 blah. And I was like, she can hear me.
She already caught your B's on a P that you said earlier, so good luck with that.
My what? Gosh, I can't remember anything anymore.
When you go back and listen, you'll understand.
The B's and the P's.
The B on the P.
Oh, yeah, never mind. You can't say the B on the P.
Yep.
But yeah, that was kind of a quick, short. I think they're kind of making a big deal about get musical instruments too, but that might have just been the fact that we were looking at a guitar website.
Probably.
Yep, but I guess we'll talk about the last new thing. Well, it's speculative, but a lot of people are thinking it's going to happen, that PRS is going to announce an SE Silver Sky.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, did they make what was that? The Silver Eagle or the Eagle, whatever? What was the original one they made for him?
The Super Eagle.
The Eagle.
Super Eagle. It's super,
Super
Chris.
Eagle.
Super!
Okay, well, did they make a not Super Eagle for the budget model?
No, but they...
That's what I would have preferred.
Well, I think they moved the Super Eagle kind of to the Paul's guitar, and they did do a Paul's guitar on the SE lineup, because we talked about that, and I was drooling over that guitar.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
So one of the things that... There's no concrete information yet, but they let's see. They talked to the PRS COO, and he said they asked, are you going to make an SE Silver Sky? He says, I like the way you did that. When? Maybe you better turn off your voice recorder, because he asked when it was coming. Mm-hmm. And he was like, so it's not confirmed, but there's a lot of people saying that, because the Paul's guitar was $6,702, and it's in the SE range at $999.
Okay, that's not bad.
Which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can expect, if you got an SE Strat style, because you got the Silver Sky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to see it. I hope that'd be really cool. I think that's going to be, because you're not going to be there Thursday. You're going to be there Friday, right?
Yeah, so you'll have to show me around all the cool things.
Yeah, dude, Thursday is going to be... Thursday, I think I'm going to do all my, setting up meetings and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And then finding all the cool stuff that we want to cover. But I think I already, planned the first booths I really want to hit. PRS is one of them. I want to see if they come out with an SE Silver Sky. And, I think a lot of the pedal booths, those are always my favorite.
Yeah, I really love hitting the pedal booths. We need to find out if John Snyder's going to be there.
I don't think so. He hasn't really mentioned anything, so I couldn't... I think he talked about possibly having some pedals sent there. I don't think he's...
Yeah, I may touch base with him and see.
Yeah, say, hey, John, what's up? So, we'll see. But, did we even pick a topic?
Nope, because we're going to try to make this kind of short.
Oh, yeah, we were going to do a short episode.
Yeah, so do you have any predictions for NAMM? Since we're a week out, we'll definitely get some stuff in by next week when we record, I would hope.
All right, predictions for Summer NAMM. I think that... Let's see. I think that they're going to probably announce the SE Silver Sky, or they're going to wait till next NAMM. But there's a possibility that it'll be there. I think that Kemper might give a more definite date on the release of the editor, or they might actually release
haven't y'all been expecting that for what, 2 years now, or only a year?
No, it was. I think it was first demoed either at Summer NAMM or NAMM. I can't remember if they mentioned it at Summer NAMM last year.
Okay.
And then let's see who else. I think that Gibson's gonna just try to stay afloat.
See what kind of damage control they try to do this year from their little video.
Yes. Let's see. Fender is kind of rogue. I think Fender's gonna show off some new pedals.
Yeah, I think because didn't they tease some new pedals a few weeks ago? So we might definitely get our hands on those. It should be interesting to see what new artist model they might show off.
Yeah. I think that Boss is going to probably announce some new Waza pedals. And that's about all I've got. I mean, I don't know. I see Summer NAMM's not a big announcement place though. And if they are going to announce something, they usually tease it pretty good.
Usually. Sure, EHX will probably have something semi-new too.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to see there?
Those are probably the things I would go with, unless Walrus might have something new. I don't know what they would have though.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm not I haven't really seen much in the way of rumors or anything in any groups, so going in with low expectations.
What if Summer NAMM just sucks? It'd be like episode 1 of Star Wars. Just disappointment.
So who's going to be the Jar Jar Binks while we're there?
Is Nathaniel Berniker going? Because he is totally the Jar Jar Binks of Summer NAMM.
Are you still a little salty from the glitter?
I don't even... that's the whole thing. Everyone keeps bringing up the glitter. No, he was just so wired last year. I felt like... And it's nothing... Everyone does it their first year of Summer NAMM.
Is he 21 yet? Can we give him alcohol to like calm him down instead of getting him all caffeined up?
Everyone their first year of NAMM like goes nuts. It's just kind of the way it is. Or not everyone, but mostly everyone. They get excited, overwhelmed by like they just go nuts. And but see, most people usually their first NAMM is like only like a couple days or maybe just the public day, and they go and they get their toes wet and all that. No, Berniker went all 3 days, and he was like go the whole time. He put stickers everywhere, and I think Scott was gonna kill him, and then I think someone might have tried to kill him. No, Berniker is totally the Jar Jar Binks of Summer NAMM. If I see him, I'm like, oh, Master Addy!
Oh my goodness.
Just to mess with him. Have you seen the theory that Jar Jar Binks is actually a Sith Lord?
Yes, I have.
Oh my gosh.
Loved for that to have actually come to fruition. That would have been so cool.
If they would have done that, that would have been like the greatest thing ever.
Yep. I would not have complained about that, honestly.
All right, predictions for Star Wars
Episode 10.
Rise of the Skywalker. It's not episode 10, it's episode 9.
I know, but I think we already have the basic plot for 9, unless they're going to pull that curveball. But then whenever Peter Jackson buys the rights to Star Wars from Disney, and he makes episode 10.
See, but they're 12. Not going to do it. They're not going to. Yeah, I was about to say they're not going to do episode 10 for a while. They're going to do this trilogy, let it calm down, and they're going to do all the side stories.
So that would be what, 2040 by the time we get episode 10? Because it was 20 years between episode 1-ish and then Or was it 15?
I don't know. Is this a calendar podcast?
Right. Should be. Write in. Let us know.
Send it by carrier pigeon.
Please.
Could you imagine
I will not be
pigeon
checking our
like,
email.
If you imagine if a pigeon just showed up randomly at your house with a note.
I would be slightly concerned on who has spent all their time training this pigeon to come to my house.
You don't know what I do with my spare time, do you, Chris?
You really drive 8 hours every day.
Follow me, bird. Do you
all
see
about
this?
Consistency.
That's it. All right, guys. Well, it's been real. Why don't people say that anymore? It's been real.
It's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I've never heard that before.
You've never heard that before?
Yeah, but have you ever heard that you can pick your friends and you pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose? Yes. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right. So for the effect... Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to do the whole, like...
The whole spill of outro that gets messed up every time we copy-paste it. I think it's just getting worse and worse.
It is getting worse and worse, and I don't even care. I'm just going to read
YouTube. Facutube.
I'm going to read it like it is.
Read it like it is. Go for it.
Leave book group. Facebook.com/groups/the effects loop. A review on iTunes. Follow us on Instagram at the effects loop. No, Instagram at the effects loop. FacioTubio. Email use at theeffectsloop@gmail.com. Connect with us on Linked and it almost looks like Lion King then. And then it just says Patreon.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, everyone have a great week. If you are listening and you're going to be at Summer NAMM, go to the group. Tell us. Come and see us. That's actually how we met Will with you, and it was awesome.
Might have stickers if I remember to bring them.
Dude, you better remember to bring them. It's the only thing we have. We don't even have business cards. We just need to start putting... You know what? What if we hire Nathaniel Bernicker just to put our stickers in random places in Summer NAMM?
And then we'll never get invited to Summer NAMM again.
That's true. All right, don't do that. Okay. All right, guys. You have a good week.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.